My beloved parishioners, today, I am honored to share with you the profound teachings encapsulated in the encyclical Redemptor Hominis by the Venerable Saint John Paul II. This document is a powerful proclamation of the Church's mission and a call to humanity to embrace the redemption offered by Jesus Christ. As we delve into this profound work, let's consider 10 pivotal points from Redemptor Hominis and connect them with the teachings and reflections of our current Pope, Francis. Point 1. The dignity of the human person in Redemptor Hominis, Street. John Paul II highlights the supreme value of every human being. Pope Francis consistently echoes this sentiment in his teachings, emphasizing the dignity of every person, regardless of their circumstances. He urges us to respect and honor the inherent worth of each individual, promoting a culture of encounter and solidarity. Point 2. Christ, the center of Redemption Street. John Paul II emphasizes that the redemption of humanity is found solely in Jesus Christ. Similarly, Pope Francis consistently directs our attention to Christ, calling us to encounter Him in our daily lives and to be transformed by His love and mercy. Point 3. Evangelization and mission. Redemptor Hominis stresses the urgency of evangelization, inviting the Church to reach out to all corners of the world. Pope Francis, too, is deeply committed to the mission of the Church, calling for a culture of encounter and advocating for a Church that goes out to the peripheries, reaching those who are marginalized. Point 4. Solidarity and Justice Street. John Paul II emphasizes the significance of solidarity among people and nations. Pope Francis, in line with this, speaks passionately about the importance of social justice, advocating for the poor, and calling for global solidarity and compassion for those who suffer. Point 5. The role of Mary in redemption in Redemptor Hominis, Street. John Paul II underlines the unique role of the Blessed Virgin Mary in the redemptive work of Christ. Pope Francis also holds a deep devotion to Mary and often seeks her intercession, encouraging us to follow her example of faith and obedience. Point 6. Unity of the Church both Street. John Paul II and Pope Francis emphasize the unity of the Church. They urge us to strive for harmony and unity among Christians, calling for an end to divisions and fostering a spirit of dialogue and reconciliation. Point 7. Human suffering and compassion Street. John Paul II acknowledges the reality of human suffering and encourages compassion and solidarity. Pope Francis, too, consistently addresses the pain and struggles of humanity, urging us to be instruments of mercy and comfort for those who are afflicted. Point 8. The Call to Holiness. Redemptor Hominis emphasizes the universal call to holiness. Pope Francis echoes this call by inviting us to live lives of holiness in our everyday actions and encounters, emphasizing that holiness is achievable for everyone, in any circumstance. Point 9. Hope in God's Mercy Street. John Paul II emphasizes the infinite mercy of God. Pope Francis, following this theme, continually points us toward the merciful heart of God, calling us to trust in His abundant and unconditional love. Point 10. Care for creation. In recent years, Pope Francis has passionately spoken about the environment and our responsibility to care for creation. While not explicitly in Redemptor Hominis, the Encyclicals' call for stewardship and respect for God's creation resonates with Pope Francis's teachings on environmental stewardship. In conclusion, the teachings in Redemptor Hominis by St. John Paul II and the messages of Pope Francis are interconnected, forming a powerful narrative that echoes the timeless truths of the Gospel. These teachings invite us to embrace Christ's redemptive love, live in solidarity, strive for holiness, and be instruments of mercy and hope in the world. May these insights guide us in our journey of faith, inspiring us to be witnesses of God's redemptive love and agents of positive change in our communities. Amen.
വചനവയൽ ആപ്പ് എക്കാലത്തെയും വചന പഠനത്തിനുള്ള ബൈബിൾ ക്വിസുകൾക്കുള്ള ഉത്തമ സഹായി. ഇന്നു തന്നെ ഗൂഗിൾ പ്ലേ സ്റ്റോറിൽ നിന്ന് വചനവയൽ ആപ്പ് ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്ത് വിവിധ ക്വിസുകൾക്കായി പഠിക്കാൻ ഈ ബുക്കുകൾ സ്വന്തമാക്കൂ. ലോഗോസ് ക്ലബ് അംഗത്വമെടുത്ത് ലോഗോസിനായി ഒരുങ്ങാം. വചനവയൽ യൂട്യൂബ് ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് മത്സര റിസൾട്ടുകൾ ആദ്യം അറിയാം. www.vajanavayal.com എന്ന സൈറ്റിലും ഈ ആപ്പ് ലഭ്യമാണ്. എക്കാലത്തെയും ബൈബിൾ ക്വിസുകൾക്കും സഭാവിജ്ഞാന ക്വിസുകൾക്കും പരീക്ഷകൾക്കും വേദപാഠ പരീക്ഷകൾക്കും സഹായിക്കുന്ന 1,00,000-ൽ പരം ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ. എക്കാലത്തെയും ബൈബിൾ ക്വിസുകൾക്കായുള്ള പഠന സഹായം വചനവയൽ ആപ്പ്.